PDGAstore.com. You'll find all the gear you need to take your game to the next level. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, choose from a wide selection of discs, bags, shirts, caps, and action videos of the world's top players, plus tons of official PDGA gear. It's the store where you know your purchase helps to promote the growth of disc golf. So click it, grip it, and rip it at PDGAstore.com. It was a very unique situation coming into Worlds 2004 for the Open women, and two of them in particular, five-time world champion Elaine King and five-time world champion Juliana Korver. Would this be the year that one of them would finally break that tie and move herself into the record books for all time? Or would neither make it and be usurped by a young upstart? Those are some of the questions going into the competition. Early in the week, Birgitta Langerholm of Sweden took a lead, followed by Colorado's Nadine Cosgrove. Korver, early in the week, nowhere to be found. She just could not get her putting game on. At one point, we saw her lay up a 20-foot putt, and that is just not what a world champion does. So Langerholm is steamrolling herself through the week, and by Thursday, it is a 14-stroke lead. She's trailed by California's Carrie Berlager, followed by 2002 champ Des Redding and Colorado's Nadine Cosgrove. Meanwhile, coming out of nowhere is Leslie Herndon. She toured for years but has been fairly inactive in 2004. But she said, hey, I remember how to do this, and turns in a couple of very strong rounds on Friday, a 59 at Ewing and a 57 at Big Creek. That is going to push her into the finals. Meanwhile, Langerholm going into Saturday morning, sitting on a 15-stroke lead, very cushy, but she completely falls apart, shoots a 69, and sees her lead slashed massively. So, going into Saturday afternoon, a couple of familiar faces not in residence. Juliana Korver, she misses the cut by a stroke, and Elaine King misses by 4. Your leader going into the finals is Sweden's Birgitta Langerholm. She's got it by 4 strokes now over Leslie Herndon, and 1 stroke behind her, tied up for third, Des Redding and Carrie Berlager.
And our foursome poses for a couple pictures before they go out there. Everybody looking pretty happy and ready for action.
She is the two-time European champion. She is appearing in her 3rd world final from Stockholm, Sweden, Birgitta Langerholm.
Well, Birgitta is nervous at this point. I sure don't see it here.
Woodward, Iowa, Des Redding.
Our champion from 2 years ago, second last year.
In her first Pro Worlds final from Santa Cruz, California, Carrie Berlager.
There's a happy camper. Well, the unthinkable happened this morning. Birgitta gave up 9 strokes out of a 13-stroke lead. This drive will set the tone for this round. And that is not what she needed.
Nope, her head game is not going to improve with a start like that.
That was way offline. Leslie Herndon, currently living in Charlotte, North Carolina. She is only 4 strokes behind, and that is a fine start to her round. Des Redding, Davenport, Iowa. She made up 10 strokes this morning. She needs to make up 5 more, and Birgitta is looking vulnerable, and Des is on the money.
Very confident throw from Des.
Carrie Comes in. Tied with Des. Plays this one a little bit tight. And catches the tree a little bit. So she will bogey, and Birgitta will bogey. So on hole number 1, Des and Leslie come 1 stroke closer now to 2. That is not a bad looking drive by Birgitta. That will play. Burl goes with the big flex shot. That's going to work as well. Birgitta will get her 3, Des 3, Burl takes a 4, and Leslie takes a 4. That puts Des up on hole number 3.
Nice pop for Des here.
3 going to be a little bit out of the range of these ladies. Let's see what Birgitta's got.
I tracked Birgitta down in between rounds today, and her confidence was very low. She was all shaken up after dropping 9 strokes this morning. We'll see if she can keep her head together in this final 9.
Well, that was a pretty good looking shot. Unfortunately, Leslie not keeping pace there. Her second shot, and that's turned over a little bit, but it's going to come back. Again, all you want to do on this hole, if you're in this group, is put 2 good shots out there. Put your 3rd shot under the pin, take your 4, and move on. Second shot for Des. And she is going to be right on schedule. Maybe a hair to the left. Carrie Berlager goes to the hyzer. Good looking rip. Leaves her a little bit of work for her 4. Des, 3rd shot. That's what we're talking about. That's going to be a drop-in 4. Now, Birgitta. She had a good drive. Let's see what kind of touch she has. I haven't seen her throw a wide-open approach shot yet. She's sure thinking it over. Line is good. Oh, but that's going to be short quite a bit. Leslie. Yeah, a little bit short also. Now Burl, this is for a 4.
Boom! Big pot from Burl. Very
nice. And the sizable and very interested crowd likes that one. Good setup for Birgitta now. This is for her 4, trying to get on track. This is huge. She is still away. Wow. This putt hits the rim at 3 o'clock, just barely get changed. Leslie, on the other hand, drills it. She will take a 5. Birgitta will take a 5. And Birgitta's shrinking lead after 3 holes is now down to 3 over Des. Hole number 4. This is Des. Low drive. Gonna come up a little low. Boy, if she had put that about a foot higher, she'd be parked. Burl. Held on to it. Caught a tree. Well, it's a pretty kind roll. And if you can believe this, Birgitta also hit a tree on her drive. This is her 2nd shot. And that is way short. She can't even think about a 3 at this point. She's going to have to lay up from there. 2nd shot for Carrie. Boy, we're a little on the shy side these days. Leslie. That's a good run and keeps it close. Des for deuce. Ooh, a little low. Brigitte lays up. She'll take a 4. She's going to give up a stroke here to Leslie and to Des. Her margin over Des down to 2. Burl. She'll take a bogey. No problem for Leslie. Now to hole number 5. Definitely want to be taking a 3 on this hole. It takes 2 good shots to get there. That one's a little low. There we go. That is long and right down the middle. Carrie. She looks like she's having fun out there.
This is Burl's first time in the finals, and she's had a terrific year. Out of 16 events, 6 first-place finishes, 7 in second.
Now, this match still is Brigitte's if she wants to take charge. And there is not much trouble on this hole, but she's found some on the left side. Those trees are going to be in her way. That high release that she likes, at least she didn't turn it over this time. See if she can get up and down. And the Burl can. Gets a good look. She goes to the big anhyzer, and you can tell by her reaction she's not happy. Left herself a lot of work. Good opportunity for Leslie. Again, a little bit short. She's going to have to make that putt. Des. A little bit of a run. Brigitte for 3. Puts it underneath. Leslie, this would help her cause. Oh, that was so close. So close. Burl, that is the 3 that she was looking for. Des, 4. Leslie, 4. And as we look at the scoreboard after 5 holes, the lead is 2 over Des, 3 over Leslie, 4 over Burl. Burl on the tee, hole number 6. Whole lot of trouble. And that is good and safe.
Burl is just having a great time this afternoon.
And she deserves to. Now, Des needs to be thinking about a 3 on this hole. She's got the power. She needs to take fate into her own hands. Can't wait for Brigitte to make mistakes, and that's about what the doctor ordered. Strong, aggressive play. Leslie does not really have the arm to go after a 3 here. Ooh. She barely made it across the water and left herself some bad footing, but she should be able to get to a 4. Now Brigitte. Nice. I think she let a little off on that throw. She backed off a little. She threw nice and straight, nice and relaxed.
Yep, very smooth.
And here is a somebody looking to make something happen, and that is strong and online, and that is putting. Guess is going to have that for a 3. Brigitte's playing this hole for a 4. Burl hoping to stay out of the water there. That was strong. Leslie, 3rd shot. That's also strong, but it'll stay dry. Des for 3. This would be huge. Oh, so close, but she's going to clean that up for her 4. We go now to hole number 7. This is a hole available to anybody who wants it. It's well within their range. It's not that hard a hole. Burl goes left. Des needs this to put the pressure on. Held onto it a little bit. She's heading right for those trees and got a kick. Could have been worse, but she's going to have a long putt. Brigida.
Most important, she needs to clear the water here.
Well, that's not an issue, but she sure would have liked to have a shorter putt than that. Leslie. Not showing any signs of quit. That is on the money. And the crowd loves it. That's the way to play this hole.
You betcha.
Everybody else is going to have to work for it if they want a deuce here. This is Des. Oh, she's just high and starting to run out of holes. Burl comes over the top. Now Brigida. She could have just about ended this thing with a birdie there, and I don't think she had the confidence to even consider it. She just lays up. And that keeps things in doubt. Burl for her par. So, a lone birdie there. Des is 2 back. Leslie is back 3. Hole 8. That is a good-looking drive. Take a look at the trees here. If you can get inside those trees, in the area with the chips there, you're going to be putting. Obviously, this hole is reachable. Burl takes it wide, trying to bring it back in. Well, not much of a skip. That's going to be a long putt. Des. Oh, that's a little bit short. She's going to be disappointed with that, but she will have an opportunity. And Brigida looks to me like she's laying back again.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a good straight shot, but there's no reason for her not to go after a birdie here. There's not a lot of danger. Let's see if she runs it. Well, she should be able to convert that. Burl for 2. Caught some wood early. Des, just about last chance. A little low. Leslie can pull within 2. Oh, she had that. Just a hair low. Now her par putt.
Wow.
Oh, my. Well, she was making a late run. She had an opportunity for back-to-back birdies. That's too bad, but Des still in reach. If Brigida makes this, and she does, we go to 9. Burl and Leslie tied for 3rd. 4 back. Des is 2 back. And anything can happen on hole number 9. Des has to be thinking about a 3 here. She's got the distance. She's clear of the water. She needs to stay away from the trees. She's got to like that. Brigida. That is the shot we've been waiting for. She had done that about 6 holes ago. We'd be in different shape there. That is a very strong drive. She ought to be able to cruise home from there. Des needs to make this. Needs to put it close. That's looking good. Oh, it clips a branch. And that cost her a few feet. She might have got a good curl out of that. She's going to have one more look there. Leslie fighting it out with Burl for 3rd place now. They are tied. And here's Brigida leading the crowd down the final fairway. There's about 200 feet between her and a world title. Let's see what she's got. She's got 2 strokes to play with. There's water right, there's water deep, there's slope, and there are trees. And there's whatever pressure she's feeling in her head. And she wants a different disc. Time to finish it up. Here we go. Nope. I don't know what she's doing. She seems to have footing problems, but I don't think there are any holes in the fairway there.
She needs to think about her time at this point.
Oh, my. She's just going to plant. She needs to throw this. Well, it's straight. It's a little short. Yeah, but it avoids trouble. That's the key. Burl with the air bounce. Very nice. That'll be a drop-in 4. Last call for Des. If she's going to have any chance. Oof.
Another victim of that tree.
Wow. Easy does it. There we go. That'll be a drop-in 4. Now Leslie has a chance for a 3. She can get third all by herself. Not quite. Nothing wrong with the 4 on this hole. She sure worked hard over that final 9. Des from Money finishes in style. Second place last year. Second place this year. Go Iowa.
Big smile from the hometown girl.
Boy, she played hard today. Almost got close enough. Great job by Leslie. She'll finish tied for third. Burrow will finish tied for third. And Brigitte Lagerholm becomes the first player to win an Open World title from outside of North America. That is a remarkable achievement. And it was a wild ride. Oh, there's a lot of relief going on there. And there's a 5-time world champion, also from Iowa, Juliana Korver. This is such a historic moment. People are taking pictures of the scorecard. And there it is. Brigitte Lagerholm holds on over Des Redding, Leslie Herndon, and Carrie Berlager. We talk to the champ. Our champion this year is Brigitte Lagerholm from Sweden. You had a very exciting day today.
Yeah.
The last couple of days weren't so exciting. Tell us what happened this morning.
Well, I didn't play that good, basically.
Any particular reason?
Yeah, mental. Mental? Yeah, mental condition.
With that, you had a very big lead. Were you think somebody was really going to come up and catch you from behind?
Yeah, that is what I saw. So I guess I was expecting it, and I just let it happen instead of just playing my game and throwing my game.
So were you being too cautious or being too aggressive?
Too cautious. I never play aggressive.
So that wasn't really your style. But you came out this afternoon. Things got really close there. You got down to 2 strokes. What were you thinking on those last couple holes?
Well, from the beginning, I thought it was done. I thought I was going to lose, but then Andy Krell came to me and told me, get mad. So I got mad, and I started feeling sorry. Stopped feeling sorry for myself, and started playing more solid, and didn't make any unnecessary mistakes.
Really, I don't think any of us thought you were going to lose, but you were convinced.
I was convinced, yes.
You had about a 30-foot putt on hole number 10, which is the 7th hole of the final, I think.
Yeah.
And you had 2 women getting close to you. Did you even think about going for that one?
No. Okay. Yeah, I did.
Come on.
Okay,
you thought about it.
Yeah, I did. And I wanted to, but my caddy told me not to, so I didn't.
Turned out to be good advice. Champ,
I'm happy now.
congratulations. We'll see you next year in Pennsylvania.
Maybe.
Okay, we hope so.
Thank you, guys.
Way to go. Great. There's your champ.
For the players in the Open Division, there was only one thought on the minds of each and every competitor, and that is, how am I ever gonna beat defending world champion Barry Schultz? The guy has been having the year of his life, and he set the pace early with a 13 under par in the very first round at the brand new ISU course. His fire was lit, and he would go on to be the only player in Open Division history to maintain a lead from start to finish. So, who else was in there trying to muscle their way into the lead? Those names include Cameron Todd and Sweden's Marcus Kallstrom, although Kallstrom would fall apart later in the week, opening up a slot for Brian Schweberger to see if he could give it a go. Meanwhile, the comeback kid, 11-time world champ Ken Climo, he's always been known as a player who kind of lays back early in the week and then comes on strong later. He was full of confidence even later in the week. So was another guy. I was Justin McLuhan. 2 aces in the same round on Friday at Grandview. Holy cow, but that would not be enough to get him into the finals. Going into Saturday afternoon, your leader is Barry Schultz. Trailing him by 9 is Ken Climo. And tied up for third is Brian Schweberger and Stevie Rico.
Appearing in his first World Final from Tarboro, North Carolina, Brian Schweberger.
PDGA Executive Director doing the honors. That's Brian Henniger. There's a quick look at hole number 1. And we are ready for the big show. Barry Schultz will lead us off. 11-stroke lead. 330 feet to the pin, and that's about a 330-foot shot. Kenny Climo now in second place. Hey, this guy's pretty good, too.
Yeah, that's been rumored, although with an 11-stroke deficit, he's going to need a pocket full of kryptonite to take care of Barry Schultz within 9 holes.
Okay, Lex Luthor, let's take a look at Stevie Rico, currently tied for third. And a reminder to all Stevie Rico watchers, don't blink or you will miss that blazing arm speed. Oh, he went for a lot of hyzer, actually. Caught a little wood there. He's going to have a little tricky shot there for his dude. And Brian Schweberger, looks like we're not going to see the hyzer out of this guy. You got to be kidding me. 330 feet upside down over the top.
He likes to throw the thumber.
I'm not exactly sure. Has it come down yet?
I did not see it come down.
Pretty sure it has. Okay, Rico now for his birdie. Didn't have a whole lot to work with there. There's where Schweberger wound up. A little step putt.
And that thumber paid off for him after all.
I reckon it did.
You know, he thought he had a chance for last year in Flagstaff with that thumber getting through all the trees, and then he got injured and had to say, well, next year.
Yeah, he actually told me that he thought that was his best chance to win Worlds. He was throwing over the top on about 50% of the holes on the city course there. So, Schweberger, Climo, and Schultz all take a 2 on hole number 1. Rico takes a 3. On to hole number 2. Haven't seen a whole lot of this hole today. It is a big dogleg, par 4. A couple options off the tee. There is a gap you can look at straight up down the middle, or you can play to the left. Get you out by the road, and it'll give you a good look. Under a bush, not necessarily where you want to be. That is a crush.
Anyway you go, it's going to be 540 feet.
Well, that's the more direct route.
Okay, fair enough.
It's 540 feet to get there. Doesn't mean that that's how far you throw. Stevie actually is probably looking at over 600 here as he hits a tree off the tee. Wow. That was a long, slow turnover around everything there. Second shot now for Schweberger. He got out close enough to the road. He's got a nice look at it, and that's going to be a tap-in 3. Kenny from in the bush.
Get up.
Drop and give me 20, Climo. Nice out. See what Barry's got here. That was drive a little short of the ideal position that gives you a chance to actually look at the basket, but This is Ken after coming out of the bush for a 3.
Classic Climo, age 36. He's still got that solid putt.
That guy's a pretty darn good putter. Rico now. That was for a 3. He's going to take a 4. And that's a lone 4 on the hole. 3s for everybody else. We move on to hole number 3. 920, 925 feet, depending on the measuring device of choice. And look at Barry. This reminds me of Rochester, 99, when he got a 3 on a 911-foot hole. Barry will be first up. 911 feet from the pin. Oh, that looks nice.
Oh, what a perfect S-curve. That's a huge throw.
And he's going to be in the shortcut.
Right where you want to be.
Wow, that
about
was
500 feet.
I'd say right about 500. That was nice. And here comes Barry again. Oh my, look at that.
He knows how to work those S-curves.
Oh my. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
he almost put that in the basket, and guess what? He overdrove it again. Oh, yeah.
Excellent.
That was from Rochester, of course. 911 feet isn't quite as far as it used to be. There have been several improvements in the disc technology, and we would certainly expect any one of these guys to have a shot at a 3 today. Certainly all have the arm for it. Ken's got himself in good position. Schweberger's got it out there. Guess he doesn't go upside down when he really needs to put one out there.
Schwebe at age 31. He's in his first finals here at the World Championships.
Well, that was a hair low for Stevie, but we certainly know he can cover 900 feet in 2 shots.
Baby, go, baby, go!
Oh, kind of like that.
Yeah.
Crowd enjoys that display. Kenny. Matter of fact, these guys, really, if they put 2 good shots together, have to think about not going too deep, or they're going to bring the water into play. Certainly Schwebe's got that kind of arm. That hyzer angle will take a little of the distance considerations out of it. He's a little short, but he'll have that for a 3. And this guy, let's see if he can do it again for us. That looks pretty nice.
Yep, he's got the D.
Just about pin high and probably inside 25 feet. Rico for 3. Jump putt. Over the top. Climo, straddling, and jumping. Just missed. How about Schweberger? Rocking back and forth, little jump. Oh, and off the rim. Well, looks like it's going to be up to Barry to save the day here. And wow, that was short. Now, that looks strange to me. That is not the typical Barry straddle. Watch how low he crouches here. That is not the straddle putt that we're used to seeing from Barry. Certainly not on a flat open spot. Take a look at this from last year. Once he gets set, he just pops. He didn't make the putt, but that, I don't know where that squat came from.
I got to agree. I don't know if that's a new thing he's trying or if he's just...
Well, he's got 11 strokes to play with. I mean, he can practice something new if he wants to. Meanwhile, Schweberger picks up a stroke on 1 and a stroke on 2 compared to Rico. He's 2 strokes ahead now in the race for 3rd. Kenny, there's a route we haven't seen today. Goes to the hyzer shot. Wow. And Drops it about pin high, rolls down by the basket. You got it.
Oh, that's way too high.
Schwebe doesn't like this.
Wow. Could have sworn there was a low ceiling on this hole. Guess maybe not. That's a little more traditional low and down the middle. That's a little too low. Wow. That upside down shot is really something. Stevie, 4 deuce. Yeah, a little short there. He is such a strong player.
Ranked 3rd in the world at the moment. Still looking for that first world championship, though.
Well, he played so well in Minnesota a couple years ago. I mean, he was in it the whole way. It's a lot of crouch on that one again, and didn't quite get there. Of course, last year Stevie had a very unfortunate disqualification as Kenny comes in the front side, rings around, and comes back out the back side. I'll tell you, this guy, he's still young. He's really putting it all together. Obviously, he's got the D. People overlook the fact that he's got such a strong putt and has many different ways to get the job done.
Well, Rico's come a long way in the 10 years since he got his first pro victory at age 15.
Seems like just yesterday. So on hole number 4, it's 3s for everybody.
Can you please keep the cameras off until the disc is out of hand?
Barry's low, and he's not happy about the fans letting the shutter click before the release. Let's listen if they do it again. Nope, that got off clean. Wow. Holy Dean Tannick, Batman.
Nice pump from the champ. 11-time champ, that is.
Yes, Kenny, on the other hand, has never really been known for his distance, known for course management, known for his putting, known for his all-around game, but he does have plenty of D. That's just an opportunity for him to throw hard here. See if he can get it to flex. A little wide there. Good-looking gallery out here.
Biggest crowd ever.
Wow. Stevie, I didn't even realize there was shul on this hole.
I think that officially qualifies as shul.
Well, he throws a grenade, scatters the crowd, and rejoins civilization. Second shot for Schweberger. I didn't realize that was going to be such a tongue twister. Kenny puts it right there.
Textbook.
Stevie, this is for 3, coming out of the shul. Gave it a good run. Barry, listen to me. Straighten up. Enough with the crouching.
Well, the guy's cashed in 153 of the last 154 events he's played in, so he'll probably be all right.
He has no reason to listen to me, guaranteed. 4 for Barry, 4 for Rico. We go on now to hole number 6. As long as everybody stays out of the water, definitely a hole that these guys will expect to want to take a 3 on.
That's as wide of a shot as we've seen all day.
It certainly is. Let's take another look at Kenny's swing now. See, he's got a good hop in the middle of his step up. He's got a really compact swing compared to the rest of these guys, and the low release down around waist high. And that's pretty typical for him even when he's not throwing a hyzer shot. Now, whoa, my, that's just a little low, and it's skipping on the water. And safe.
He called for the skip, and he got it. Off the pond scrum.
I think he got more than one. Let's see. 1. Oh, just one skip, and he's up safe. Now, look at this. Starts way back. Loosen the wrist. Loosen the elbow. He's bent way over. big backswing, and he's got a lot more to put into this. Lots of rotation, big follow through. It's a rare opportunity, actually, to watch these guys throwing full out on a wide open hole and going with the hyzer as opposed to the S shot. But that hyzer makes sure that they're going to be breaking away from the water. They don't want to turn anything over and risk it getting away. Now, Barry's got a good hop here, too. That's a big rhythm builder. Big, long backswing. Keeps it close to his body. A low release again. And look at the big turn, big follow through. Stevie. Kaboom. He got that up. That's actually got a pretty good fade on it, but it's still going to be out in front of everybody else. Well, there's one of the marshals dressed in black with his walkie-talkie, working hard. Now take a look at Stevie. And don't blink.
Wham!
Unbelievable arm swing. The speed is just incredible. Doesn't take it back as far as everybody else, but once he gets back there, within a tenth of a second, it's gone. Working hard is that Marshall.
So Schwebe has taken his meter within bounds, and he'll play it from there.
Good looking shot. Well, this hole has given people trouble all day. Looks like maybe it's going to be pretty easy for these guys as long as they get the skip off the water when they need it. Barry puts it up, lets it stall a little. Very nice. Stevie, I believe that's his putter. I'm sure he can throw just about 400 feet when he needs to. Lands it just about by the pin. Little skip on top.
And that's one thing I think a lot of disc golfers can learn from these top pros is that they pull out their putters more often than you would think.
Why use extra club when you don't need it? Great putt by Schweberger. That's a 3. Climo. That's a 3. Stevie. 3. And 3, 4, Barry. So nothing changes on hole number 6. Schweberger, 3 strokes ahead of Rico in the race for 3rd. Hole number 7. Definitely a hole that these guys can expect to get. Kenny keeps the water out of play, well within his outstanding putting range. And look at this.
This is a smoothie.
Straight at it, nice and low, at just the right speed. Let's see what Barry's got. Low and straight. Oh, low indeed. Let's take a look. Wow, a little bit of tall grass down there, and he found it, but he'll be putting. And Stevie with that pink putter. Wow, that's looking good. No, it flipped over a little bit on him.
Gets a friendly kick. He is not wet.
Yeah, that was heading back towards the water. I think that just flipped and surprised him a little bit. Yeah, that guy. He's a good putter.
Now, John, which one of these players would you think would have the most aces career-wise?
Most aces in a career. Oh. Well, Kenny's been around the longest. But I know who made the most putts in the last 10 seconds. I don't know that Kenny plays for aces. I think he tries to put it under the basket, but I got to go with Kenny.
You would be incorrect. It would be Barry Schultz with over 200, twice as many as any other player out here.
Well, that's only the aces he reports to the IRS.
Enough room to skip underneath.
There might be. Can't look at him. He knows he's got a few hidden away somewhere. All right, hole number 8. As you may recall, you want to get inside the trees there somewhere. The basket's tucked inside in the wood chips. And you need to come in a little bit lower than that. He'll have a look at it, but okay.
Here comes the thumber.
How are you going to come in low with the thumber?
No, watch this.
Are you trying to drop this
He's going
in?
for the roll boink. Yep, there it is, and he'll have a putt.
He lands it short and bounces into the wood chips.
You know, those shots are just a killer on your arm after years of that, but they're effective.
Come on, the guy's got one of the best hyzers out there. Why does he have to go high? Why can't he just do this? What's so hard about that? Keep it low, little skip right in the chips, looking at a deuce.
Good shot from Mr. Rico.
Barry certainly knows how to throw a low. Well, he knows how. That's looking a little high. Yep. Drop down and gets a little kick out. All right, let's see. Now, he may be crouching because he needs to stay low here. Oh! Great effort. How about you? One time. Little off.
Man, you know he expected to hit that.
I certainly expected him to. Oh, boy, this must be a tough hole. That was a good-looking drive. And look at Schweberger. Count it.
So LaDeuce and his skins on the side, he gets them.
With that rather unconventional approach to that hole. And we move on to hole number 9. Water on the right, trees on the left. What's the length on this one?
We're looking at 555.
No, that's the area code that you use in movies. 555. These guys, I bet somebody's thinking about putting a 500-footer out there and cashing a 50-foot putt. Schweberger goes back to the backhand. How about that? Kenny. Out over the water. Wow, look at the lift on that. Sweet shot. Here's the guy who might be able to show us the only deuce of the day. How about it? Ooh, that got up. Coming left. Well in the trees. Haven't seen anybody in there yet.
Boy, his arm speed is just amazing.
I'll tell you. Look at that.
Super tasty.
Yeah, I'm the man. Got me a couple back to back.
Yeah, he's got 3 titles. I'm sorry, 2 titles at the USDGC.
I'm telling you, he's getting really good at that champion's walk down that last fairway. That's got a little extra hyzer on it, but certainly within his range. Kenny, let's check the reaction. Yeah, he likes that. All right, Stevie from inside the trees. Yeah, that's something we haven't seen yet today. Punch it out of there.
Tough lie.
Well, he got it out. He's got a putt. Schweberger. A little bit of an air bounce. Crowd likes it. All right, let's see if we can finish it up. All-star 3 here. Stevie running at it. Oh, that needs... And he parts the crowd. I think that's an indication that that one might be a little wet. Climo. My goodness. That guy's good.
That guy is super good.
I don't know if I said that before. Yowza. Stevie from out of the water. It was all academic at that point. He's looking at a 6. Schweberger.
Great tournament for Brian Schweberger.
Coming back from the midweek injury in Flagstaff. 3rd place this year. If I'm not mistaken, it was a couple Sportsman of the Year kind of guys we saw hugging there.
Absolutely.
And Barry. It's official. Think he's excited?
What a terrific moment for Barry Schultz. World title number 2.
And very important part of Barry's success right there is caddy, Dr. Don Hoffman.
Start at the bottom. Brian.
Saw him through all the early years when he was just getting his career started. Needed a little guidance on the field and in the head. And
Rico.
last couple of years when he, frankly, had a few times when he had a little trouble keeping it together. But Duster was always there for him.
Climo. Ken. Good work, gentlemen. Good work. 3 and Barry. 3. Congratulations.
Let's hear it for Des Moines!
Don't go too far, please.
Wow. Congratulations, Barry. Thanks for following along, guys. A lot of fun. Biggest crowd ever, man. It's awesome. Yeah.
Let's hear it for the second person to have won 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Barry Schultz, number 1. Ken Climo, number 2. Brian Schweberger, 3. Stevie Rico, 4.
2004 world champion, Barry Schultz, Sheboygan, Wisconsin, back-to-back. How's it feel?
Wow, incredible. Would not have thought it a month ago, but this is just great. Unbelievable.
You started out with the hot round, put yourself way ahead of the field in the very first round, but the guys wouldn't let you go away. Tell us how the week went.
I played great most of the week. Had a couple of hot rounds, a couple of average rounds. Just wanted to play as best as I could, stay focused, stay concentrated. These courses are so tough, so brutal, punishing when you throw bad shots and don't be where you want to be. I was just happy to escape with some 4s every once in a while. I made a lot of putts, a lot of 25, 30 footers. Just really couldn't have planned any better. What a great week.
You said you weren't so sure a couple of weeks ago. Did you not have complete confidence coming in?
The year hasn't gone as smooth as last year. Been real busy. I moved to Milwaukee a couple weeks ago, so I've been doing some stuff to move, and didn't really feel like I had the juice flowing like I did last year. But focus and concentration goes a long way, so it all worked out.
You had one of the greatest years in the history of the sport last year. You held it together, came out on top this year. What do you think for next year?
I don't want to think about next year. I just want to relish the moment, say thank you to all these people that worked hard over the last year and a half in Des Moines. Great courses, great staff, great volunteers.
Des Moines rocks, baby.
Des Moines absolutely rocks, man. It's a fantastic place. Can't wait to come back for another event.
Come on back.
Back to back, you the man. Congratulations.
Thanks, John.
Barry Schultz is our man.
Since 1983, Innova has been the choice of champions in disc golf. These are the 2004 Innova champions. United States champion, Ken Climo. Master World champion, Brad Hammock. World distance record holder, Christian Sandstrom. Senior Grandmaster World champion, Peter Scheid. Grandmaster World champion, David Greenwell. United States Women's Champion, Des Redding. World Champion, Barry Schultz. For the last 21 years, more world and national champions have chosen Innova than all other brands combined. Innova, #1 in disc golf.
I could ever have. My mom, my two nephews for coming out. Great world, guys. World class. Thank
All right, let's get back here. We can wrap this baby up.
Just ask a Texan to find his way through corn, and we end up.
I can find my way through corn if it wasn't so tall.
This is where we started.
Yeah, hey, hope everybody had a great week and enjoyed the coverage.
And thanks to everyone in Des Moines, the club, and all the volunteers and the sponsors. This was the biggest disc golf event ever, and I think it showed, John.
It was a fantastic week. We're looking forward to next year in Pennsylvania. Thank you, PDGA. I'm going back here, you take my map. I'll take yours.
This is real useful. This has proven very useful, John. See you next year.
We'll get there. Bye now.
I am not going in your direction this time,
Well,
buddy.
you're going to Michigan anyway. I'm going to Texas.
Ow, cord bit me.